Hey girl, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I really don't have like an idea or a plan or a route that I'm taking it, but I have a few new makeup products that were sent to me in the mail, and I'm gonna put them to the test, see how they work, see what I love, see what I hate. So if you want to get ready with me, and then just keep on watching. For face makeup, I don't have any new products. I don't have any new foundations, concealers, primers, powders. So I'm going to do what I usually do, and if you want to see that done, go ahead and watch any of my other videos where I include it, and I'll link some of those in the description box. We're just going to cut that part out because nothing is new, nothing has changed, and it's not that fun. But I will be using the Too Faced Born This Way and the Tarte Shape Tape and setting my face with the RCA color powder, and I will be right back. Okay, my foundation concealer powder is all on. We are ready to go. Disregard this little guy down here on my chin if you can still see it. It's been here for 3 weeks and it will not go away, and it will not come to like a poppable, like anything. It's just this bump, like this volcano that came from underground and burst through, and I haven't even picked at it or touched it, so you'd think it would heal. But no, it's still there. Still hanging out. So disregard this gray mass on my chin. As far as like blush and bronzer go, I don't have a ton of new products to use. I actually only have one. But I have some new brushes that sigmabeauty sent me. And if you want to purchase any of these products or any of the other products on their website, you can use the code CLAIRE10 for 10% off, and I will put that in the description as well as a link to shop their products. So for bronzer, I'm just going to use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula because that's my jam and I don't have a new one. But I do have this brush by Sigma to use that's new to me. It is the Sigma Large Powder F30 brush, and their brushes are so like dense, like nice. Like you can feel the weight in the handle, and I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but like compare them to something like this, which is an e.l.f. brush, which I love. I've used this literally, this is probably a 4-year-old brush and it hasn't broken, so it's not like a bad brush, but compared in weight this to this, it just feels a lot lighter, which some people might like for traveling and things like that, but this one is like heavy duty, girlfriend. So I'm just going to use this for my bronzer. You can use it for your powder, your bronzer, whatever. For blush, I'm going to be using the Benefit Cheek Parade palette, and this has two of their bronzers. So it's got Hula Hula Light, and then it has Dandelion Blush, California, and Rockateur blush in this palette, and it comes with the brush that no one uses, and then a really big mirror. I use this a lot for clients. I have one for my kit, and I really like it, except for this one's just a little too metallic to be a blush, in my opinion. But hey girl, if you're like into that, then by all means, but it's just not something I would wear or ever put on a bride. So I just use Dandelion a lot, and then California for like a pop of more of an intense color. So for the brush, I'm using the Sigma Dual Fiber Powder Blush Brush, the F15. I really like this because it just deposits like a small amount, and if you kind of just like dust it, you can't really overdo it, which is great because I always overdo it. So I really enjoy putting my blush on with a dual fiber. So I'm using Dandelion first, and I kind of just like do. I don't want to like sit there and like dig it in. I'm just kind of ever so slightly like dusting it over my face. And then I'm going to take California, start on the apple, and blend back. For highlight, I have nothing new, and I'm using my Old Faithful A23 highlighting brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'll be using the Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl, and I just mix these two over here. This one's just a little too glittery for me. It's really pretty, but not for like all the time to me. So I finally got a new MAC Fix Plus, and I was at a MAC store because I always buy it online, and they had the coconut flavor in the store I was at, and I've never had that one. So I got him. It works the same, but it smells great. It smells like summer and vacation, and it's currently snowing and it's 32 degrees outside, so your girl can use some vacation. I'm gonna fill my eyebrows in because nothing new has changed there either, and I will be right back. Okay, now my eyebrows are on, and if you want to see how I do them, I have a video dedicated to just my eyebrows, and I will link that in the description box. But now we're gonna move on, we're gonna get to the eyes, and I'm gonna zoom y'all in. Okay, for the eye look, I'm pretty positive I want to use one of the new e.l.f. metallic liners all over my lid. They're so pretty, and I just swatched them, and they're super duper creamy and super pigmented. They're right here, and they've got glitter all throughout them, so it's like super metallic, super shiny, super glittery, super fun. So I think I'm going to use Blue Moon, which is this blue guy, and then there's Amethyst and Bronze Age are the three that I have. But I think I'm going to use Blue Moon. Sticking with the blue theme, got blue here, blue on the top, blue in the hair. So I'm going to just do some like simple transition shades in my outer corner and then put this all over the lid, and it's like super pretty, so I'm feeling like it by itself will be gorgeous. So let's just see. I'm just going to use some basic brown and tan kind of colors from the ColourPop Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette, and I'm going to be using this brush by Morphe, and it doesn't have a name because it came in the I Slay collection, but it's just like a classic blending brush, and it's not very stiff. It kind of moves a lot, the hairs move a lot, and so it kind of blows out color really well. So I'm just going to take a mixture of these two shades right here, one being more of like an orange and then one just a brown, and we're going to put this in the outer corner and into the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Sigma Tapered Blending, the E40, like this guy, and dip into the darker brown in this palette. And just put this on the outer corner. Okay, now I'm just going to blend it into the crease as well, using the first brush that we used. And then to warm it up a little more, I'm going to take this orange shade from the palette and just kind of add this on top of all the colors that we have going on. So I'm going to leave it like that for now, and then if we need to like darken things up, we can do that after we do the blue on the lid. So I'm just going to take the pencil and basically just draw all over my lid, and then we can blend it out with our finger or a brush wherever we see it needed. Okay, so that's the liner on both eyes, and it's like super glittery, and it actually was pretty buildable, so there were spots where it like wasn't sticking very well, and then if I just went over it again and added more, it intensified the color, and it didn't pick it up and like make it disappear, you know what I'm saying? I will show you the other two swatches right now. This one is Bronze Age, and it's actually more of like a olive green, so there's him. And then this is Amethyst. There's probably more shades. I will definitely check for you. The Amethyst one is almost like a black. It's so deep. It's very beautiful. So we're going to deepen the outer corners a little bit, and I'm going to use the Morphe R35. Looks like this. And I'm just going to use more of that deep brown. Pat it in there, girl. I'm just going to add something to make the center of my eyes kind of pop. So I'm going to use the Rose Gold Liquid Molten Liquid Eyeshadow by e.l.f. as well. And this is just like a sheeny, pinky sheen kind of color. And I'm just going to put this on the center of the lids to kind of just make them pop. So I kind of just like completed it. It was looking a little like dull to me. So I really like this guy. For liner, I'm going to be testing out the new liquid pen eyeliner in the shade Wicked by Sigma. So any of these Sigma or e.l.f. products, they were sent to me, but it's not a collaboration and it's not sponsored. I'm just like on their list to receive free products. So here is the packaging of the liquid pen. And then it's just like a a normal felt tip. It's super pointy. The eyeliners I usually use over like the brush in a pot, like the e.l.f. liquid liner is my favorite, and so the bristles is like not stiff, and so this is a little different for me, so we're gonna see how I like it. It's super black and it's going over the glitter really well. Okay, so I like the liner. It's pretty black and it goes on really smooth and it didn't run out. A lot of the time pens like just run out while you're doing one eye and you don't have enough to do the other. That didn't happen. I did have some difficulties getting a wing just because it's not what I'm used to, but it's good. I really like it. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to take the blue pencil again. It's the Blue Moon Waterproof Metallic Liner by e.l.f. And I'm just going to run this in the lower lashes. And then I'm going to smudge it out with the Sigma smudge brush, the E21. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of the orange shade we used on the top and just smudge the blue out on the bottom. For mascara, I don't have anything that's like brand new, but the Benefit Roller Lash is new to me and I just have used only once or twice. And I really like it. And honestly, I think I like it better than the Bad Gal Bang just because this formula isn't as liquidy and I feel like I got the Bad Gal Bang everywhere. Every time I like took it out, it was like all over my face, and then every time I put it on my lashes, it would fling back onto my lid. So I don't experience that with these, so I really like this one. Okay, so I started to put one of the lip colors on and it wasn't matching as much as I wanted it to. So I'm going to go back to the eyes for a second and I'm going to take the shade Love Letter from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. And it's a blue undertoned pink. And so I'm going to use this on the lower lash line to make the lip color match a little better. And then in the waterline, I'm going to use the blue pencil again. Okay, and then the lip color I'm using is the Metallic Liquid Lipstick by e.l.f. in the shade Rose Quartz. So it's a very blue-based pink, and the eyes just weren't matching. And this is the completed look. I really ended up liking these metallic liners by e.l.f. I don't have anything like them, and I really like them. They were super creamy, very pigmented, and they really don't budge. As you can see, the one on my hand is not moving. Also, not on my hand. So, really like that. The liquid lipstick, I can't really feel it on, which is great, but when I was applying it, it was starting to like pick up. When I started to like go over an area that already had color, it started to take it away. So you might have to put this on in like one layer, and then let it dry, and then keep going. And they probably have a bunch of other colors. I haven't looked at them, but this is definitely not one of my favorite colors, but it's different, so it's kind of fun. But I don't know how much I will be wearing this shade. I have these two lip crowns by them, and the shave and the shade Magnetic Mauve is real pretty, and I wanted to wear this one, but it was just a little bit too deep for the look because we wanted to keep it kind of bright and springy. So yes, girlfriend. I also have the Power Glow Highlights by e.l.f. and it is a liquid and it comes in like a pump. Totally forgot to use that, so I'm not happy about that. Oh well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!